Hey guys, today I'm talking about my top energizing snacks. Now, in general, I actually don't snack very often. It's actually very rare. I like to eat 2 really good solid meals each day until I'm fully satiated, and that's typically how I go about it. So some of these snack foods I actually eat typically as kind of like part of a meal or like right at the end of the meal to just kind of finish my satiation and make me feel great. However, they can definitely be used for a snack, or let's say you're traveling and you need something quick and on the go. In general, I'm a huge fan of real foods, right? Real whole quality foods, good quality grass-fed animal products, healthy fats like avocados and olives and olive oil and coconut products, coconut oil and coconut, grass-fed butter, different things like that, where we're getting our fats, getting our vegetables as well, non-starchy vegetables in, and then grass-fed organic meat. So building our diet like that, and then hydrating really well between meals. So when we're not eating, we're hydrating well, and that's gonna really help with your energy levels, right? Just staying well hydrated, taking a little bit of good salts like some sort of a sea salt, Himalayan salt, something like that, along with the water. The water and electrolytes are gonna give you tremendous amounts of energy. So you don't always need to snack. Really good hydration is gonna help keep your energy up. But if you want a snack or you want something that's gonna help, if you have a meal and it's just not fully satiating, to help kind of push you to the satiation point so you can go a long period of time without another meal, these are some great options. One of the best things you can do is kale chips. Kale chips tend to be lower carb. And you've got kale. Kale is a great food that you can consume, and it's rich in sulforaphane, which is one of the best things for helping detoxify bad estrogens, protect your DNA from oxidative stress. And usually it's attached to like a cashew butter or something like that. It's got sunflower seeds, tahini in there. Oftentimes they've got like apple cider vinegar, onions, so different herbs that are really beneficial for the body. So it's typically high fat, it's got a little bit of protein, and fairly low carb. Like this one only has 3 grams of net carbs in an ounce, right? So fairly low carb, high, got some protein, high healthy fats. So kale chips are one strategy that you can use. Bone broth, I'm a huge advocate of bone broth. A lot of times I'll just drink this, warm bone broth, especially in the winter. I'll just drink this with a meal or like right at the end of a meal. And it's just nurturing, high in protein, tastes great. If you have like a little bit of a sore throat, you can use the bone broth. You can make a soup or a stew or something like that. I like Kettle and Fire. It's the best brand out there, and they do a slow simmering process to get their bones with the chicken. It's usually like a 12-hour process because the chicken bones are smaller than beef. So they're able to extract as much minerals out of those bones as possible during that 12-hour slow simmering process. And with beef, it's 24-hour process because the bones are larger to get as much of the minerals, the bone marrow, all the good stuff out of there, the collagen, protein. That's what they do, and it's organic, grass-fed. So, you're in good hands with Kettle and Fire. So you can check that out. And I'll have links for a lot of these products in the show notes, so be sure to check that out. I also like olives, just taking a few olives here and there or adding these to salads. I love making like a Mediterranean salad with olives. My kids eat olives on a regular basis. Such a great, healthy fat, really good thing to be able to utilize. I'm a black olive fan, right? So there's black and green. I'm definitely more of a black fan. The green are very tart to me, but I like green, but black are just, for me, that's the way to go. So you got your black olives there. Also coconut flakes, right? So healthy fats right here. This is a mango flavored coconut flakes. And these are low carb right here. So they only have 5 grams of net carbs in 1.05 ounces, 17 grams of healthy fats in there. And so they taste good and they're almost like candy. In fact, you can put these in the freezer and they come out and they're like little pieces of candy that you can put in your mouth and eat, and they've got high healthy fats, and they obviously are very low carb. So great approach there. Coconut flakes, great thing to be able to utilize. I also really like the Paleo Valley meat sticks. You guys have probably heard me talk about these before. But these meat sticks are amazing. Most of the beef jerkies and things like that out there are loaded with all kinds of toxins, gluten, sugars, GMOs, because they've got like corn dextrin and stuff like that in there. These are really healthy. It's basically just grass-fed, 100% grass-fed beef And you also have herbs, garlic, and different things like that in there that make them taste great. So this is the original flavor. They have a teriyaki, a summer sausage, garlic sausage. They have a jalapeno if you like a little bit of spice. So they've got a lot of different flavors. These are really great, guys. And you can go to paleovalley.com and use my coupon code SHOCKERS at checkout, save 15%. We'll have a link and everything in the show notes as well. But these, my family lives on these meat sticks. We love these. The kids are eating them all the time. My wife loves them, I love them, so they're fantastic and really good in a pinch. Let's see. Oh, we got to talk about a little bit about our keto bars as well. These are perfect keto bars, right? And so these ones, actually the formulators of these keto bars, and I've tried a lot of low carb protein bars, and most of them I actually don't feel great. I feel like they give me more cravings and they affect my blood sugar. And so these were actually formulated while there were several people that were testing them and using a continuous blood glucose monitor while they were testing it to make sure that it wasn't impacting their blood sugar. They were observing for cravings, things like that. And that's what I've noticed with these as well. They're very satiating. They taste great. I love this this peanut butter chocolate chip. Tastes amazing. The best tasting low carb protein bar that I've had. And they don't give you an increase in cravings. They help stabilize your blood sugar and your insulin levels. So perfect keto, really good stuff. Again, we'll have everything in the show notes, including any sort of coupon codes that we may have access to. I also wanted to show, Perfect Keto also has cookies as well. Now these do have some sugar alcohol in them with erythritol, but they're really great. They taste amazing. So if you're looking for like a keto dessert that you don't have to make yourself, try these out. They're absolutely fantastic. So this is the keto cookies, and chocolate itself, this is a chocolate one. Chocolate itself is very energizing. We're talking about energizing snacks. Typically I'm looking for something with protein, healthy fats, and sometimes we can utilize some of these things in nature, right? Like chocolate to help really give us a little bit of stimulation. Speaking of that, I love dark chocolate, right? As dark as possible. This is the extreme dark, 88%. It's always wise to get your chocolate organic because you want to make sure that there's minimal amount of chemicals and toxins in there. And chocolate tends to be highly sprayed with pesticides and herbicides. So I get the organic, and this is a fair trade one. And I bought it at the grocery store. They sell these, and they're fantastic. And basically, it's a lower carb version. The higher percentage of dark chocolate of cacao that's in there. This is 88% cacao. The higher percentage, the less carbs and sugar that they're going to add in there, right? So a little bit of this can go a long way. Tastes really amazing. So huge fan of some extreme dark chocolate from time to time if your body can handle it okay. And then I wanted to share with you guys this new company that reached out to me, and I've started using their products, and my kids love these. And so this is Go Snack brand right here. And again, I'll have something in the show notes. And they use spirulina. Spirulina is a single cell algae that's great for detoxifying the body. And it's a powerful antioxidant, actually has really good protein that's highly bioavailable for the body. And again, it's great for detoxifying radiation, heavy metals, different things like that. Organophosphates, it helps pull these things out of the body. And these are all non-GMO, gluten-free. And so some of them are energizing. This is called Energize and Focus. It has apricot, it has matcha green tea. Matcha is loaded with the polyphenol EGCG, epigalactic catechins, which are great for reducing stress in your body, great for helping prevent against radiation stress and helping your body adapt and buffering oxidative stress in general. So you've got matcha in there. This one also has almonds and apricots and flaxseed in there. So this one is Energize, called Energize and Focus. This one right here is blueberry and matcha. It also has flax seeds in there. And again, the spirulina, you'll find that in all of their products, okay? So these ones are the energizing ones. And then they've also got these ones right here, which are Relax and Recover. And so with this one right here, you've got bananas, you've got cinnamon. Banana actually helps boost serotonin levels in your system, right? Which is natural relaxing neurotransmitter. And this one has a cinnamon, which is very good for blood sugar stability. Anytime you're having like a higher glycemic fruit like a banana, it's always good to have cinnamon with it. It actually goes well with fruit because It helps to sensitize your insulin receptors so you can bring down your blood sugar more effectively. So that works well. There's also raisins in here. So this tends to be a little bit higher carb with this one right here. But it also has the spirulina protein, right? And so these are great for kids as well, helping them to sleep well, like giving them right before naps would be a great idea. So this one has got tart cherry. Tart cherry is another really good one for helping support melatonin production. If you look at like a lot of sleep supplements out there, a lot of them will use tart cherry. And that's because it's a natural source of melatonin that's actually in there. So you have that in this. This also has apple and cinnamon again, right? So, you know, those fruit, adding that in with the cinnamon again helps sensitize your insulin receptors and improve your blood sugar signaling. So, and then again, spirulina as the protein source. They also have sunflower seeds kind of making up like the fat source that's in here as well. As you're getting that from the flaxseed, which has omega-3s, and the sunflower seed, which has omega-6. So it has a really good ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 because sunflower seeds are high in omega-6 and then flax seeds are high in omega-3s, so they help to balance each other. You need the right ratio, about 4-to-1 ratio, 2-to-1 ratio, somewhere in that general range, 2-to-1 to 4-to-1. More omega-6 than omega-3. So this really helps balance that. Spirulina also is high in omega-3s as well. So that really helps as well. In fact, that's really what fish are eating is algae like spirulina. And that's how they bioaccumulate DHA and EPA, DHA, the long chain omega-3s. So again, guys, this is getsnackbrand.com. You can check these out. Great for kids, great if you're on the go, you're an active individual. Really good snack source that you can enjoy. So again, to summarize this, guys, a really huge fan of real food nutrition, not eating it a lot throughout the day, 2 to 3 meals a day for most people, unless you're pregnant or a high level athlete, tends to be really well received. Okay. So just eating till you're fully satiated and, compressing your eating window, eating in like, an 8 to 10 hour eating window, or maybe even narrowing it even lower to like a 6-hour eating window, like I try to do. It's a really great strategy for helping improve your energy, your fat burning, your mental clarity, hydrating well outside of meals. And then when you eat till you're fully satiated. Really prioritize good fats, protein, antioxidants, which you can get from vegetables and herbs. And then you want a treat kind of at the end of your meal. You can have one of these things, or if you're on the go, if you're traveling, something like that, you need something quick. The snack foods that I talked about, they can actually be, part of a meal that you're consuming. So really good strategies there. Again, check out the show notes. That way you get the links, any sort of special coupons that we have. We'll have that all there. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that now and hit the bell button. That way you get notified whenever I put up a new video so you never miss one of these valuable trainings. All right, thanks for doing that and be blessed.